is William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. This is going to be a smaller introduction. We're displeased with Cafe's manners and inconsistency of policy. The North Texas Light Brigade brings together other activists, and this is where I met the Huru.com activist. I will let him explain his position. I attended the pre-gathering at the Cafe Express. I had asked the staff at 5:30 p.m., giving them my business card, asking them if they had any prohibitions about doing videos in their place of business. Their response was very generous, as long as the people had no objection to being videoed. I told them these are activists, they want to be noticed. I assured them there would be no innocent bystanders. However, that was rescinded shortly after this interview. There must have been a shift change between the time of asking and 7:30 p.m. After planning, meeting, and having a full dinner and desserts, which I'm sure the Cafe Express made considerable profit from a dozen or so in attendance, they paused to give me their stories of the day and plans for the evening. This is the first recording that went fine, and however, the interviews were rudely interrupted thereafter by the Cafe Express manager. Now, just for the record, I do have the information of the staff who gave me the permission and who may or may not have read the company's SOP manual for his or her employment. We always cooperate and have no desire to get anyone fired. We wish only to have a consistent response. If they had said no, we would have just stepped outside to the public access and did the videos there. At Two Hat Publishing, we are professionals and always ask, may we first?
Tell me what everybody wants to know.
Okay, so my name is Stu Becker. I'm a member of the Uhuru Solidarity Movement, which is an organization of white people that was created by the African People's Socialist Party to bring the message of black power and spread the African Revolution to the white community. So we say not only close Guantanamo Bay, but close the entire U.S. prison system, because it's a tool of counterinsurgency, a tool of counterinsurgency by the U.S. government against resisting colonized people, internally colonized people in the United States, such as African people, African black people, or African people, also Arab people, indigenous people, Mexican people. Because in the U.S., the prison system is about 75%. 75% of the prisoners are black, Mexican, and indigenous people, and they're poor people. And the reason why they're arrested is because that's where the revolution is. So it's a tool of counterinsurgency against the Black Power movement, the Brown Power movement, the anti-colonial struggle against parasitic capitalism and imperialism, U.S. imperialism. So my group is the Uhuru Solidarity Movement. So we are white people, and we're trying to be on the right side of history. We're trying to be on the side of anti-colonial people, on the side of, colonized people, African people, so we can fight against this whole vicious, brutal, backwards system of imperialism, and we can overturn this system. And we whites, we could take the right stand, because all white people benefit from imperialism, benefit from parasitic capitalism, because we sit on the pedestal of oppression of black people, of Mexican people. So we want to be on the right side of history. And this whole system, it's a rotten system. It was built on the genocide of Indians, the theft of this land, the so-called United States, and the slavery of Africans. That's what thrust this whole system into motion. So the African People's Solidarity, or African People's Socialist Party, says the way to overturn this system is by helping the anti-colonial movements to overthrow it, because it rests on their exploitation. It rests on their stolen resources, their stolen land, their stolen labor. So, but anyway, the Uhuru Solidarity Movement, we're people, white people and other allies who are trying to be on the right side of history and take the correct stand to right our historic wrong as oppressors, basically, because if we're complicit, we live on the backs of colonized people all over the earth. So we're trying to we're trying to join the rest of humanity. That's what we want to do. We want to be human beings again by joining in solidarity, and we're under the leadership of the African People's Socialist Party. So I think that's about it. If I don't know if I have anything else to say, I think that about summarizes it for now.
This is William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please leave comments below, or like, follow, or subscribe to us and get notices of all our videos. We love it even when you call. So when visiting the Cafe Express, don't video your party. You might be asked to leave.